Find the value of 2r, which is the diameter of the larger white semicircle from the given figure. Line construction, Pythagoras theorem, cosine rule, isosceles right-angle triangle properties, arithmetic and algebraic operations are used to solve this question. Solution. Label points y, x, d, c, and g, where x and y are the centers of red and yellow semicircles, respectively. Locate the center O of the larger white semicircle of radius, r. Join line x, y, and line y, g, where line YG equals 1.5 cm and line X, Y equals the sum of 1 and 1.5, which equals to 2.5 cm. By Pythagoras theorem, the square of x, g equals the square of x, y minus the square of y, g, which equals to 4. After substitution and simplification of values, take the square root of the equation. This implies that xg equals the square root of 4, which equals to 2 cm. Since xg equals 2 cm, it implies that O, x equals r minus 1 and O, g equals 3 minus r. Label point Q and P, join Q, G, and P, G. Also, join O, Q equals r. Since angle P, G, Q equals 90 degrees. This is because angle in a semicircle equals 90 degrees. We have that angle QGD equals angle PGC, which equals to 45 degrees. Line YG is a perpendicular line from center Y. Hence, angle QGO equals the sum of 90 degrees and 45 degrees, which equals to 135 degrees. PGQ is a 45 degrees isosceles right-angle triangle. This implies that line QG equals line PG. The reason is that opposite sides of isosceles triangle are equal. By Pythagoras theorem, the square of line QP equals the sum of the square of line QG and the square of line PG, which equals to 2 times the square of line QG. It follows that the square of 3 equals 2 times the square of line QG. Simplify. We have that the square of line QG equals half the square of 3, which equals half of 9. Take the square root of the equation. It signifies that line QG equals the square root of half of 9, which equals to 3 divided by the square root of 2. Consider triangle QOG. Using cosine rule, the square of line OQ equals the sum of the square of line OG and the square of line QG minus 2 times the product of line OG and line QG multiplied by cosine 135 degrees. Substitute values. We have that The square of r equals the sum of the square of 3 minus r and the square of 3 divided by the square root of 2. Minus, in bracket, 2 times the product of 3 minus r and 3 divided by the square root of 2 multiply by cosine 135 degrees. Expand brackets and combine like terms. We have that the square of r equals 9 minus 6 times r plus the square of r, plus half of 9 plus, in bracket, 2 times, the product of, in bracket 3 minus r and 3 divided by the square root of 2, multiply by 1 over the square root of 2. Cancel equal but opposite sign terms and simplify. We have that 0 equals 9 minus 6 times r plus half of 9 plus 9 minus 3 times r. Combine likes terms and simplify further. So that 9 times r equals 45 divided by 2. Cross multiply and solve for r. This implies that 2 times r equals 45 divided by 9, which equals to 5. Therefore, 2 times r equals 5.0 cm. The correct option is B.